Masters tournament is underway with the defending champion Rory McIlroy and Sam Burns sharing the lead on Kalshi. McIlroy is the favorite at 25% right now. Joining us is Rich Kleiman. He is the Boardroom co-founder and CEO. And Rich, it's great to see you. You know where I'm going to start? Actually, I'm going to start on prediction markets because we just mentioned the Kalshi odds right now on Rory. You guys have an investment, I think, in Kalshi.
We are. Yeah, we're investors in Kalshi.
What do you make, though, right now of this sort of big debate going on in the regulatory world, sports world, about what a CFTC-regulated bet should look like versus what a state gaming board should look like?
Yeah, I mean, it's complicated, and it's obviously a pretty nuanced conversation. I mean, I've started to think that the profile of a prediction market user doesn't necessarily replicate a sports gambler exactly. I'm sure there's some overlap, and I know that it gets a lot of bad press for just being a sports book. I think it's a good non-biased gauge of what people feel, and in some ways gives you some elements of truth. I think the fact that they're regulated and the fact that they are cognizant of the concerns around insider trading, this is a new disruptive sector. But obviously, as an investor, I'm bullish on it. I'm incredibly impressed by the founders of Kalshi.
But how much for you is it about sports being the sort of driving force behind all of this versus, you know, just the whole idea that people are going to be able to bet on politics and bet on culture and all of the other sort of elements of it?
Yeah. Well, listen, sports is a big part of it because sports is a big part of society in general. The same way politics takes up so much oxygen and is a big part of the prediction markets. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I still believe that this is a category that can sustain. I know a lot of people feel like this administration is behind the rationale for it being allowed, so to speak. But you have founders who were very smart and intentional about getting regulation first. I think when I've spent time with Tarek, he's like well-versed and understands what the concerns are. And if you think about sports gambling, the same concerns come up. And that's why there's such a heavy focus on responsible gaming. And I think prediction markets owe it to do the same thing as it relates to insider trading.
Do you think they'll ultimately have the same kind of regulations around the meeting? It's an interesting thing whether a player, I guess, does have some fiduciary duty, obviously not to throw a game, but the distinction is all of the people around them who are aware of who's sick, who's injured, who's not, do they have the same duties historically? And does this just make it that much more accessible that it changes that dynamic?
Listen, historically, this has happened. This has happened from the beginning of time. This is now a mechanism is in place to be able to flag it. I mean, I think nobody thought about it from that perspective. The idea that this was flagged and that the gambling companies and the technology in place did what it's supposed to do and that this was brought to people's attention. But this is not a rampant issue throughout sports by any means. Maybe for the fans who make it a constant part of the dialogue during a game. But I think the same things apply as it relates to the prediction market and the stock market.
Right.
And it's just the reality.